it's
Yeah, there it is. Always when I click the button, I think then it starts out. Then when I refresh the site, usually it shows up. Yeah, there it is. So then I just need to wait for the chat. But I can see your face on YouTube.
well, they've added more things you have to click, which is typical, right? Gotta click this now. Click that.
Mm.
They added the phrase, "You are now live streaming," as if I couldn't tell.
So wait, you do clicking you through the properties of starting a live stream for 3 minutes, and then they're telling you what you're doing. That's yeah.
Yeah, when you can see that you're doing it, that makes a lot of sense. But
It's like if you constantly get the message like, yeah, you're still breathing. Great. So let's see. Here we are live on YouTube, and oh, Shugi is staring at us. And our first
Sugarbird.
chat arrives. It's Jocelyn Triggle. Hey ho, Jocelyn, and Lisa Banerjee is also here. Welcome, Lisa.
Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Lisa. What are you doing way up there? Lucy.
Hmm.
That's not your spot.
Wait, where's Lucy? Oh, there.
Yeah. What are you doing up there? Well, I put her over here because this one was being a pain. She was,
Shugi.
yeah, she was threatening Lucy. So I put Lucy over there temporarily. Actually, I put her right there and she climbed up there. What are you doing?
Wait, what's going on with Shugi?
Oh, she doesn't like anybody getting over here because she climbs over to beg for petting there.
Oh my,
She's gotten territorial about that.
Shugi.
Oh. Hello. Oh, Snowball,
I'm
are you under there again?
I'm definitely not used to so much Shugi attitude. Oh, there's Snowbird. Under the chair again, at least with the head.
Snowball, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hmm? Yes, you are a good bird. You gonna go wandering today? You can wander around if you want to, kid. Where are you going?
Yeah, sadly, no Manda today. Manda is busy.
Yeah, he was out 2 days in a row, and today he didn't go to the bottom of the cage. He doesn't do that anymore. He just doesn't come over. I put my hand out, and if his foot doesn't come out, he doesn't want out. So
Yeah, I think Manda is the typical teeny boy. He's now about 14 years old or something like that. So he wants to sit in his room slash cage and think about himself.
maybe he needs a picture of Rita Hayworth on one side of his cage.
Mm. I think he prefers a photo, a big poster photo of his aunties. Actually, that would be funny. Such a big poster where a lot of wild Moluccans are sitting together on a perch somewhere in the rainforest. So Falconsu has arrived. Hi, Falconsu.
Hello, Falcon Sue. You can say hi. Come on, you can say hi. You know you can, KK Bird.
Hmm.
If you want to get down, you can. I'm not going to keep you up here if you want down.
So Lisa says the flock would camouflage outside at her house today because it's snowing.
Yeah, snow is a four-letter word. I hate snow.
Mm. But we love snowballs.
We love snowball. Yes, we do. What are you doing under there? What is
Actually,
it
here
with
it's
you?
snowing too, but not that much snow. It's rather it's super cold and it's pretty windy, which
Well,
makes
we've
it
got
even feeling even colder.
Yeah, we've got the wind here today too. It's supposed to stop today, but it's still blowing out there. 25, 30 miles an hour.
Mm.
What are you doing under there? Why is it everyone
And
wants to get under the
I've heard
chair?
the streets are pretty icy, so I think it's easy to have a slippery outside. So not my most favorite weather.
He's under the chair.
Mm. I think there's a Stephen King novel, Under the Dome.
Yeah, there is. It wasn't my favorite. I read it. I barely
We
can
we,
remember
we
it.
could make a parody out of it, Under the Chair.
I'm a fan of his older stuff and everything he wrote under the name Richard Bachman I like. But
Mm. Cecil, what a handsome boy. Sitting there and having fun with a little toy. Snowball in the background on the floor. I guess Jasmine is somewhere in the room, probably on her place. Now, yeah, that's the Jasmine place.
I put a toy right there though, so she's starting to chew the toy.
Mm-hmm.
They like that wood I cut out there, the 1x.
Mm. So Jocelyn is saying that April's mom starts her chemotherapy tomorrow. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we all wish her the best luck one can have for such a procedure.
Yeah, chemo is the last ditch effort. That's
Mm. Yeah,
that's
our hearts are with April and her family.
yeah.
All right, Shugi? Yeah. Yeah, Shugi likes April. Shugi says April was one who was actually allowed to cuddle the Shuk bird. And
She was
Sugar
busy.
can be pretty anti-cuddly if she wants to. She
Yeah, she
actually is. She looks so sweet and sugary, but actual she made a big fuss on Saturday because on Saturday Babalu was allowed back into the room. And when he was brought in by Dawn and sat with Dawn next to him on the chair, so then Sugar started, yeah, actually screaming, big annoying screaming, all feathers fluffed up. Sugar, yeah, someone had some attitude.
she's been a busy girl this morning, but now she's taking a nap. Jasmine was pretty busy playing too. And Mr. Cecil, he's still playing though. He's got that toy he's broken into pieces he's playing with. KK, what are you doing under the chair, KK? Where are you under there? Hey, KK. Silly bird. Yeah, it's been a lot of work getting Bob back in, but he comes in when Lorelai is out, so. And he's learned from being in the harness where he's supposed to sit. He's allowed to go as far as my knees, but not to the floor because I can't trust him when he gets off of me. Lucy doesn't want him around, so she goes in her cage before he comes out.
Yeah, but actually Babadoo was a super well-behaved boy. I think he preened Lorelai several times.
Yeah, he was well behaved. I worked on it for a while now and kind of knows what his limits are. So not that that's stopped him in the past, but that's it. Your foot. Am I bothering you? Snowball. Snowball. Do you see him under the cage? I'm not sure I'm under the chair. I'm not sure that's your best move, kid. No, no, don't do that. Snowball.
Snowball.
He saw KK under the chair and now he's investigating, but
Mm,
I'm not sure what KK will do in that.
mm.
He hasn't
How
developed a friendship
have
with him.
yeah, that's the thing. Snowball and Kiki haven't had much encounter yet, I think.
Almost none.
Maybe, well, it's a good thing that now he has caught the interest of Snowball because otherwise there won't be any encounter if that's the case that Snowball's like, yeah, he's just, I don't know, stuff in the room.
Hey, you. No, you don't need. No, you're not going under there. Come here.
Mhm.
What do you think you're doing? Hmm?
Mm. I think they probably could form a little club to investigate why the pink birds are so pink. I think KK is also interested in that.
I'm just concerned if he gets into an area that KK is trying to make into a nest, there's going to be a problem. So,
That's true. And KK is really into nesting mode and mating mode.
hey, Snowball. Hey, Snowball. Hey, you doing in there, kid? Hmm?
And probably coming over because he heard me talking about snow. Mm, Snowball. Yeah, Lisa says she doesn't like snow either when she has to go to work.
Of course, we had it snow here. The second week I was here, it snowed in the
Mm,
desert.
I don't think that's is that yeah, it's not common, but actually it's also not that it's not possible to snow in the desert since in every desert it can be pretty cold.
It can, if it's cold enough, and if clouds come over, it's possible that it will snow. It just doesn't happen that often. Someone else said they hadn't seen snow here in like 15 years. So,
Mhm.
but we only get what, 5 inches a year of rain, or I should say precipitation. So, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh, he looks so happy, the snowball.
Yeah, he's just enjoying being on my lap, aren't you?
Yeah, probably. So he can since Lucy's away, KK's under the chair. Cecil is not on your shoulder bashing you. So it's time for Snowball. I know Snowball always has one being of the more shy ones who stay away from you when it's too busy and just coming over when basically you're free. Oh, Lisa has a question. When a male makes a nest, is it because it wants to breed? I guess so.
You can never know exactly what they want, but it is building nests is something they do, and it doesn't have to be that they're thinking about breeding at that time, but it's just it's built in that they make nests. So
Oh, look.
Snowball's not trying to breed with anybody, but he's making nests. So but you can never know what they want. There's no way. You can see their behavior and you can infer things from it, but you can't read their minds. Just be careful if they make nests, they start getting overly protective, then you can have issues like biting and that kind of thing. So, because sometimes they'll protect their nests. Depends on how they react to building it. You having fun down there, Cecil? You can get close to him. He probably won't bother you, but Cecil?
So Cinnamon and Jocelyn are going from Florida to snowy Buffalo, New York on Thursday.
Oh. Traveling in the cold, yeah.
Well, that's actually a huge distance.
It is. It is.
So Florida is in the super south, and yeah, New York is or Buffalo in New York.
It's a long trip. I hope you're not walking.
Oh, as far as I'm informed, Cinnamon and Jocelyn have used their planes. I think it was his first trip by plane.
What are you doing down there? Hi, Snowball.
So, and Spirit Matter's here. Hello, Spirit Matter. Good to see you.
Hello. Snowball, you gonna say hello? No, I'm just gonna get petted. Are you watching KK's? Cecil? Are you?
Yeah, Jocelyn says Cinnamon is doing great in the airplane, and between two flights, she has opened the carrier a bit, and he has sticked his head out to get some scratches. Yeah. Sounds like a little world traveler bird. That's cute. Considering the fast my bodies make if they have to do a 5-minute car ride. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, before getting on a plane, you should always watch George Carlin's comments on planes. I'm traveling by plane.
Actually, I read today that from that airplane where a window got broken or out in the air, and then they have to land again from the high of 16,000 feet. They're dropped on a cell phone, and someone found it now, and it still works.
Oh no.
That's amazing.
Once it reaches, the maximum speed, it's not going to go any faster. So, but that's pretty hard. That's 330 feet per second. It's pretty hard to get the ground.
Yeah, I guess when I have seen the surrounding where it has been found, it seems like it has been in a park or forest like, so it probably has been slowed down by the trees or something like that. But even that's really amazing that it basically can drop out of an airplane and is still yeah, complete, while somebody just has dropped it in the toilet and you can throw it away.
That's crazy, isn't it? Isn't that crazy, Snowball?
Mhm.
Yeah, George Carlin's got some pretty good routines on airplanes. He
Oh, and
talks
I
about
just see in chat here that Spirit Matters would like to Snowball to say hello to him. Let's see, where's Snowball? Snowball, can you
Snowball.
read Spirit Matter?
Snowball, you
Can
say
you say
hello?
hi, Spirit?
You
Can you
can.
say,
Like,
Spirit, I like your photo.
hello, Snowball. Hello, 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 Snowball. He says, just pet me. Hello.
Oh no, that's worse. At Falcons who just writes that some guy in Portland found the airplane door in his backyard. Okay, that's not so cool. Poor guy. At least not at least yeah, no one was harmed in this incident. I'm really happy about that.
See if that happened in Australia, then you have to think the magpies would probably attack it as it was falling, and then the the, the hunter spiders would try to grab it in midair, and then it would almost land in the toilet, but a snake would grab it.
Yeah, that's probably what happens in Australia when you drop your phone in the toilet, that the snake won't give it back.
That's one of when I'm really just in a strange mood, I will just go there and see different things that animals have done in Australia, and it's always
Mm.
a blast.
Yeah, animals in Australia. Under every second stone, there is a deadly poisoning animal you can find. And I don't think that's a joke. Actually, that's something I have seen in a documentary where someone was like, yeah, let's look under the stones, and it was like, yep, poisoning snake, poisoning lizard, poisoning spider. Even the insects can harm you. Oh my gosh. But these people who live there, they're pretty cool. They can deal with it. Like Brad said, they are not that common, that common death spider or what it was.
Oh, that was the death adder, the common death adder.
Yeah.
They are in the north. Apparently, in the north of Australia, there's quite a few of them, but not in the south. There's none in the south.
Yeah, and they have sometimes these deadly spiders or just somewhere sitting in the toilet or somewhere in the shed in the backyard, and the only thing they are telling you is like, yeah, just don't touch it. Mm. I heard from a friend of mine who was for holiday in Indonesia. So yeah, that person probably shouldn't go to Indonesia. He was or she it was she was there, and she was just like completely furious about the hotel because when she went into the room there was a big lizard, and then she went to the reception said, "Oh yeah, can there's a," and they were just like, "Yeah, well, there's a lizard," and then they just put it out. But I think half an hour later it was back in again. So and they were like, "Just yeah, that's how it is here." If you have problems with wildlife, don't come. And I think that's exactly how it is. So just live with it. because it probably was somewhere in the middle of the jungle.
That's why we don't know a lot about what umbrella cockatoos eat, because they're in the jungle. I still like the old word rather than rainforest, but they're in the jungle, and it's 100% humidity and thunder and lightning and rainstorms all the time, and nobody's going to study them. Plus, they're hard to follow.
Yeah, that the problem is if you really want to see them, you don't have really a chance if they are not interested in seeing you. They have super eyesight. They probably and they hear good, so they probably know where you are exactly, while you cannot spot them.
Yeah, when it comes to hiding, they're good at that. What do you think, Snowball? Such a handsome bird. Such a handsome
Yeah, by the
bird.
way, I already had lizards in my holiday or vacation apartment too, and that was in Italy. Wasn't that bad. I found it funny. They
Depends
were
on the lizard.
in Italy, they were just super tiny, so and I was like, oh, they're so cute. And then trying to help them to get outside, because I don't think that was more or less a mistake to come in for them. Super little shy things. Certainly not poisoning or something like that.
Yeah, these guys can sometimes be affected by things like electrical cords, especially if they're like heavy duty extension cords. Hi down there. Hello, you want up? What are you doing? Staying down there? Just came out to say hello. He's digging. Yeah. They'll sometimes you think they're reacting to them because they look like snakes. So I have pulled out orange extension cords and had birds start screaming. So
Hey, Shug. Shug. What do you think about people traveling to Indonesia and then are offended by wildlife? What's the point about traveling to Indonesia? I really don't know, since if you just want to have a beach and warm water, so you from the point of perspectives, there are far more nearer places to go when you travel from Germany.
yeah, I think if Australia is probably a better place to see cockatoos, but
Yeah,
if you want to
she
see,
wasn't to go there for cockatoos. She was like, yeah, I probably wanted to be far away one time and then.
well, that's definitely far away enough to beaten path. So when you use Google Earth and you look at it, it's just a massive green tree. All you see is the tops of trees, except for the areas that people have cut out so they can live there.
Yeah, I've heard that actually Elon Musk is interested in the islands of the Moluccan Islands, since they are rare elements.
Oh, to keep his hands off that area. I gotta move, guys. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, GTH is here. Welcome, GTH.
Hello. Yeah, they just go around tearing up everything and stealing messing up the earth to get their rare elements.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was, mangan or something he could use for his electric cars. And I really hope, yeah, that they take their fingers off the island of Saram, since that's the only island where the Ceram cockatoos live, or Ceram.
Yeah, they start to go to a place. I was a young man and they were going to a place like that and trying that. The oligarch might not be around much longer.
Hmm.
I just can't stomach the idea that they're going to go in and wipe out, animals that live there just so they can get some mineral they want.
Hmm.
It doesn't last forever either. They're going to only get them for a small amount of time, and then they're going to leave destruction behind them. What you got in your eyes there, kid? What you got? Is it out now? Bit of feather in the eye.
That's why I'm into that organic semiconductor topic so much, since it offers a wide variety of materials that actually have the same benefit that the old anorganic, or semiconductors, metallic semiconductors, but basically can produce by the things which are just every country has, even Germany, like carbon.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the few things you do have, right, Carmen?
Uh, it's basically just things you already have, and sometimes in some cases you need a little bit of these metals also to get certain properties. But the thing is, if you just compare the amount from the original, the rare, the pure semiconductors, the metallic ones, and then these organic ones, then it's like, that which has been already mined can be used for that, but it needs no further mining.
Well, we're not going to have that stuff forever, so we need to find other solutions
Yeah, I
instead of
think
just.
when it comes to Elon Musk, so he probably is already into thinking about getting it from outer space.
Yeah, mining asteroids. That's the next thing. But they'll have to find a way to drag them close to Earth. That's what they've got to do. Small asteroids that have what they want and drag them close to Earth. Put them in a lunar orbit. What do you think, Snowball? You're just happy to sit on my lap today? Hmm? If I'd known you were going to sit on my lap, I would have brought Pippa out. She's coming up for the second session. What are you doing? Huh? Cecil Bird? Sugar Bird. You guys are a bunch of live wires today. Yes, you too, Cecil. Yeah, I'm talking about the Cecil too.
Oh, wait.
Not much supreme in there. Oh, maybe that one. All preened out, my kid.
Oh, Lisa would like to know of if any of the flock members take a bath in a bowl of water, or are all sprayed with water.
Um, Everyone is sprayed with water, but when I take out the vacuum cleaner, this one gets into the water. Snowball will do that. Babaloo does it every time. Lucy doesn't. She only gets sprayed. She won't get in her water. And Jasmine doesn't get in the bowl.
Mhm. So if we actually put a bowl with water, a bigger bowl in the cage, and then start vacuum. Do you think someone would go in and have a bath, one of these bathing birds?
Cecil and Lucy would do it with a large enough one. She used to do it in when we had a big fountain outside in the aviary. She would get in that. Once in a while, Cecil would, but those were the only two.
GTH thinks Babalu wants to put a fountain in the hot tub.
Pretty much.
Mm.
Bob gets a bath once a week, whether he wants it or not.
That's the thing. Babalu gets his bath already for his backside, since he is nearly prolapsing. He's how do you call it, lacking a bit, and therefore I think Don found out that it's better for his well-being and especially for his self-esteem to have that bath regularly.
Yeah, I try to clean him up every day, but the bath he gets once a week, and that gets rid of any odor. Because what their poop doesn't have an odor, but if it sticks on there for a while, it will. So
I think it's just an peculiar feeling for them when they feel that the feathers are kind of patched together. So, but sounds like a video idea.
yeah, kind of, yeah.
Putting up a tripod, focusing on the bird bath, and then getting the vacuum cleaner out.
Yeah. Pretty much that happens with Cecil every time I vacuum, doesn't it, Cecil? He has a big bowl of water, so he'll get in there and make a big mess, won't you?
That sounds like a video calling aqua gymnastic with Cecil, and Peaches would be proud of it.
He did that this morning. I spray them and then I have to wait about 20 minutes to put their water out because sometimes he'll go off and start to get in the bath after he's sprayed, and then Lorelei will do it, and then Bob will do it.
Mm.
So I make sure it's the water from last night that they're spraying all over the place.
Cuties. And Cecil.
Nice,
How
Cecil.
about Sugar? Is she bathing?
No, I have to spray her.
Yeah, she looks to me like rather a shower bird, since when it one time rained into the area, so she was fully engaged into having a shower, even drinking it.
Yeah, she might like a shower. It's just she doesn't like to be moved to places. So that just happened to be where she was sitting when it happened. He tried to take her into a bathroom or something. She's not thrilled about that.
Yeah. Maybe
She's
one
not
day
too.
we find someone who donates a rainforest shower for the sugars.
They used to have Kohler used to make what was called a habitat. I think it was about 25 grand, but you could set it to do anything and it would cycle through things like a sunny day and then it go to a rain and it go to wind. I sold a couple of those things. They didn't sell many of them, but
Yeah, I dream of a whirlpool with light show. Just joking. Oh, Shuggy, have we made a little fun? But yeah, you're a show girl. But bathing birds are super cute. And GTH found out, yeah, Bob hears his name and then yells. I think Babalu doesn't like when we talk about the Bob and he is not allowed to be in the room.
yeah, he would not get along terribly well with KK.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring him in. I just state the fact how he
Yeah,
feels about that.
yeah, that's why he isn't in here because KK likes to sit next to me, and that Bob doesn't like that. So
Mm.
I have to watch him when any of the other birds try to sit next to me. I have to keep real close eye on him. So. And I've done a lot to try to break him of that, but it's only partially worked. So. And with KK, he doesn't know KK, and he's not good about learning about new birds, that's for sure.
Hmm. Yeah, Babalu has always been a little bit over enthusiastic when someone new comes along. And let's first see, maybe Snowball can be friendly with KK can be friendly with Snowball.
They can sit close to each other now, but they haven't interacted. So you can have Snowball on one side of the chair and KK on the other, and it's not an issue. But they haven't tried to actually come together yet. So no preening sessions or anything like that. I think they will eventually.
Yeah, maybe you can a little force that by you've did that once, I think, even with Babalu and Pippa sitting next to you on each side, and you wanted them to get a good feeling about that. And there you had, I think, a bag of sunflower seeds on your lap, and occasionally gave it to them.
Yeah, that's non-contingent reinforcement, which my first teacher would say it's not reinforcement if it's not contingent, but they use it in classrooms where they have multiple autistic children, and it doesn't affect their overall behavior over time, but it does affect their behavior that day. If they're expecting sooner or later to get a little bit of a treat once in a while, they behave better. So
Probably works with all kind of children.
definitely works with the birds. The problem is eventually they get full. Secondary reinforcement works better if you've got good secondary reinforcers running. Bob has some. He likes good bird, and Bob's a good boy, and that kind of thing. That will make him.
I wonder how he feels about the phone auntie saying it. I'm not sure. Last day when he grabbed the phone while I was on, I'm not sure if he actually wanted to attack me or to bring me out of the phone so he can chew me up and talk to me.
Yeah, that's hard to say. There's no way to know.
Because the last time you let me talk to him, he seemed quite engaged into that. He didn't behave strange or something like that, rather looked over and nodded when I said Bob is a good boy.
Yeah, he reacts differently at different times.
I think he also gets used to it since we repeated it a couple of times, so that sometimes the phone auntie talks to him.
He's like some of those tribes where they thought that taking a picture steals your soul or something. There's something about phones that he just can't tolerate. If he can see somebody talking, if I'm playing a video where it looks like somebody's talking, that kind of thing, he can't take it. If it's just sound and no video, he's okay with that.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That it is. That's why probably some birds feel good about it and some don't. So I think Pete just didn't care that much about if we're or in what dimension we live or so. She just was happy to have friends on the phone.
Yeah, she was. And she knew that she was talking to somebody real because of the way she talked to him. So
I think she also made the experience that some people who she met in real life were on the phone, and back later she met again in real life. So Even my budgies talk to me on the phone. They basically want me when I'm away to talk at least every second day to them on the phone. Otherwise, I get into trouble.
You don't want to get into trouble.
No, not with budgies. They can call their cousins in Australia, and that's a lot.
What are you
I
doing
think
down?
I think we also can appreciate Cozy being such a good girl. I think I heard that she was with you out in the shed while you were working there on toys.
Not in the shed. She was out. She was at the toy making table with me.
Mm, that's also great.
A little bit too dangerous to take him into the shed with that circular sauce, and
Yeah, that's true.
it's okay if I'm drilling, but not so good if I'm using a circular sauce.
The Cozy Cosbird. She's such a good supervisor and helper. Helps you with cooking, helps you with toy making. If she could, she would probably drive you in the car around.
Probably. You're having fun under there. What are you doing? Oh, you found it. Yeah, that figures. I don't know about you, KK. Well, KK is busy. Snowball's busy. That's one thing about training behavior in these guys, and that may be training out misbehavior. You just have to be patient and keep working at it. I've got Bob back in here. Now I've got to work on getting Cause. Well, I'm still working on getting Cause back in. But
Not at the
she's
same
getting
time.
no. If Peaches were here, we wouldn't have a problem with that. But he was able to cement the birds together. Let's do it. Oh, Snowball.
Yeah.
Say hello for somebody.
When
Say
Bob
hello.
was in the room, Pippa sat on that perch and
Oh,
mumbled, I think, some words into her beard.
Snowball. Hello. You're being Snoopy.
Oh, two birds encounter. Who's that?
Cecil and KK.
Oh, interesting. Floorbirds.
Good boy. Good boy. Oh, that was the little thing you're supposed to strike your toy with, but obviously you're not going to do that. Yeah. Oh, have you got Cecil's ball down there? You don't want it? I'll give it back to him. Give it back to him. Elevator? Okay. There's that Cecil bird. I see something. Got two toys? Okay. That's my face, you silly. Uh-huh. Mhm. What? What? A bird? A bird? Are you a bird? Bird. A good bird? Yes, you're a good bird. Hello, Snowball. Hello. Hello, Snowball. What a good bird. It's a snowball bird. Snowball? Yeah. What you doing? Snowball. Snowball. Uh, now what are you doing over there?
Yeah, Falcons, you just noticed that you haven't got your head bashed yet.
I got my face bashed once, but that's about it. No head bash.
Hmm.
You know what you're doing down there? KK bird. KK. Where'd you go, Snowball? KK bird. Snow. Bird. Hey, be nice. Be nice. Big monster. I don't like to keep my head like this. Okay? I don't really want to push it all the way inside. Don't. You don't.
Mm. Yeah, Daddy needs his best treatment.
Hey, hey, hey. You you get a little wild with that thing.
What a nice crest. Cecil, yeah.
You're a good boy, Cecil. You still got a piece of that springy toy he likes. His little scrunchy. He likes two toys at one time, don't you?
Mm. Has Cecil actually two toys in his beak?
Yeah, he does.
Cecil, one toy is not enough.
Cecil two toys. That could be another name for him. Well, Cecil, you're gonna say goodbye. It's been fun, but you get to bash me now and nobody can see it. That's fun too. Thanks everybody for being here. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Won't we see some? I don't know where Snowball went. Gotta get
Yeah, thank you,
Mary.
Don, for the live stream and showing the birds to us.
Thanks, Amy. Hey, for
Yeah,
moderating.
thanks, Noble, for showing us your frisbees.
Hop, hop. He's doing his hop hop now.
Maybe one last gaze to Lucy, who has found a new sport or is offended because she doesn't like that sport.
I don't know what she's doing up there. She's not trying to come down. So
Maybe being in a sulk.
say bye, Luz.
Bye, Luz. Bye bye, chatters and viewers. Thanks for